Hello, ladies and gents. This is TotemPoleJoe, and oh my gosh, no. Sure, cancel. The frick, man. Why is the button so weird? Whatever. Anyways, as I was saying, this is TotemPoleJoe, and we're continuing on with Why Am I Dead at Sea? And honestly, at this point, I am really confuzzled. There is a massive plaster, dingy metal wall. Kitchen management, utensils, yes, apparently they do. What the heck is that? Is that wood shop? Because filled in with intermediate looking books, all of them are something to do with food and cooking. What's his name did the most, Donovan did like thorough search on that stuff. But complete without some crap. What? What sailor's room would be complete without some random crap like this? Forgot to buy any bait or other hooks or tackles. Oops. No one knows the difference anyway. It's completely empty except for a single piece of paper. On the paper is written all kinds of facts about Ferdinand. His full name, his previous work experience, his birthplace, his family history, and so on. It's not a very interesting read. Yes, because if I do say so myself, I would like to say that he's kind of a tool. I'm sorry, but man, what are you doing? Oh, that's Alton. So, okay. Oh, talk to this fool. I don't know. It's about Chipper given. On contrary, telling we must be optimistic. The big ship. It's not hard to see what's happening. Maybe, but we need to be sure first. How? By searching the ship. There isn't space for someone to hide. Blah, blah, blah. There's no point in upsetting the passengers. The passengers will be upset one way or another, whether it's now or when there is no more room for optimism. Dude, what a negative Nancy. I don't like being in here. My old friend is dead. My old friend. Oh my god. And he's got blood on the freaking thing. That's depressing. I don't like it. Yo. How do you like being first mate? Well, I like it just fine. Being on sea and being entrusted to care of a ship. As fine as this. Is there anything greater? I imagine being the captain would be a step up. Perhaps. The captain does have more responsibility and control over the ship, but everything in due course, as I say. We are given responsibilities only according to our abilities. Someday, I'd like to be a captain, but until then, I am content as I am. You haven't thought about accelerating your promotion? I hope you are not implying that I think you are. Perhaps the subordinate usually benefits from their superior's absence, but sailing is a collaborative enterprise. I would wish no harm on the captain for something as petty as title. In fact, the thought thoroughly repulses me. I am repulsed. Yeah, thanks. I don't know why I did that. What made you want to be a sailor? What makes a fish want to swim? What makes a bird want to fly? What makes a skunk want to expel odorous gases? Well, that one is a threat. It is in my bones. As simple as that. I have yearned for the great big blue for as long as I can remember. But you get seasick. If you are looking for a baser, lesser motivation, you are searching in vain, my friend. Yes, because you are just as much as a nuisance. Dude is still just annoying. Whatever. Let's talk to people. Zhu? You happy here? How are the wages? Criminal. Wages are criminal. Let's just leave it at that. On a related note, thanks for the tips. Anything helps. How much do you think the others make? I can only guess. Mercurio probably makes about as much as me. Alton, for whatever reason, makes actual money. Maybe because they think he's got other options. It's not fair, but there you go. Have you ever wondered what the captain makes? Or made? Are you trying to imply something? Of course I wondered how much she made. Obviously it had to be more than the rest of us. Same goes for the strange first mate. Oh shoot, I just realized. I'm investigating as Garv right now. But I'm sure it's all still modest money. Nothing I'd do anything dumb over. Seems like you're bitter over it. Well, yeah, you would be too. I don't even know what Alton or Ferdinand are doing most of the time. I don't think anyone else knows either. Any idiot can tell things are screwed up here. True that, true that. Happy wages, criminal. Do you have any alternate form of revenue? Alternate forms? I'm not sure what you mean. There's tips, I guess. Other than that, can't say I have any other source of income. What kind of things does an employee key open around here? That's a strange question to say the least. Regular employees don't have much extra access to the ship. Only the captain and first mate are given access to all utility rooms and compartments. We're given keys that correspond to our responsibilities on the ship, and nothing else. You wouldn't have access to the cabinets in the pilot house, though, would you? Well, sure. That's where returned keys are placed, so we all need access to them. Otherwise, how would we hand back keys to the ship? What does that mean for the other employees? You are really interested in this, aren't you? Well, whatever. Mercurio gets access to the kitchen supplies and food. Alton gets access to the electronics and so on. Ferdinand has access to pretty much all utility closets and whatever doesn't belong to the passengers. I got nothing special because I'm just a waitress. Satisfied? Well, that's a thing. Investigation, Garv. Let's do this. As a neutral possession, let's talk to people and see what people think of all of this nonsense. You, talk to me. Walk with me, talk with me. What made you take a job on this ship? Huh? Well, it's hard to say. I guess I just want to get out and travel a bit before I settle into a real career. You get into a desk job and never escape, you know? But does this really challenge you? People should have work they are passionate about. I mean, I like music, so playing music here is kind of a passion. It's strange how long expectations are here, though. The previous captain didn't bother with me or check on me at all. I don't really know why I was hired. John, I don't know how to say. I suppose I do. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to belittle that kind of... I mean, I'm sure every job is different and can be fulfilling to different people. I'm just afraid I'll grow roots and get stuck somewhere. Oh. What are your plans after this? Career-wise? Geez. Career-wise? I don't really know. I've just been taking things step by step so far. I guess I'm not sure what career I want even. Am I getting to the point where I should be figuring that stuff out? I don't know. Dude, I'm pretty sure you're a guy who should either be in college, so yeah, you should. You're just on a ship being a DJ. Listen, there are those who can make it in the music biz, but you don't even know if you want the music biz to be your thing. That's a problem here, man. Listen, guys, this isn't how this stuff works. You're supposed to... Okay, I don't know. For me personally, I find it kind of worrisome when... a person... When a young adult in college, even in a community college, they don't have to particularly be in a university, but when they're in a community college and they honestly don't know what they're going to do in the future, that to me is scary to me, because I'm all like, dude, what are you guys going to do? And then I think of myself when I'm in that position. I'm like, dude, what would I do? I wouldn't know, because I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. So honestly, in a sense, yeah, you should kind of be looking forward to your career. In fact, for me, when I was in school, the time they decided that we look in on that would be like, yo, in like 8th grade, they would be like, yo, check on who you would like to think to be your, like, wow, I couldn't even think of what to say, but think of how you would like yourself to be. What would you want in a career? And I'm all like, okay. That was like in like 7th, 8th grade, and I'm just like, alright. And here he is, an adult on a ship, a full-fledged adult probably, like, let's be honest, he's probably like 25, maybe in his 20s, probably dropped out, like, probably like past college? No, maybe he dropped from college. And yet he's just like, okay, Daryl, let's talk to you. And like, yet it's just like, I don't know what I want to do in the future. It's like, wow, thanks. How are you on this wonderful day? The same as I was yesterday. Well then, how were you yesterday? The same as the day before. I like that answer. Same as yesterday. Something troubling you? Just a broken heart. That's all. Women. Am I right? I don't know. I assume you're right, I guess. Wow. Thanks, Ferdinand. Is everything on the ship to your liking so far? Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Great. Glad to hear it. Do let me know if there's any problems. Actually, there is something. I seem to have lost a personal key of mine. Funnily enough, I had it in my room, but now it's nowhere to be seen. As a matter of fact, a key of mine has recently disappeared as well. Seems to me there's a thief on the ship. I'd keep an ear out for anyone else who had several things go missing. Ah, yeah, everything great. No, something's missing. Yep, you're sure you didn't misplace it or drop it in somewhere? I'm sure. I don't know how, but I think someone got into my room and stole it. It's not particularly valuable. Not to most people, at least. All it opens is a dusty journal that wouldn't mean anything to anyone. I think that's a Zoo's department. Zoo. Can't talk with anybody else. I'm pretty much talking with everybody in a neutral state and form. So let's see if we can't talk to anybody in her neutral state and form. Really, Quella? Yeah, thank you. There you go. Let's see. No, I'm good. Let's see who else to talk to. Sorry, Quella. Pardon me. Let's try and find things out. So, let's go. Garb, you have a bubble? No? I don't think Daryl has a bubble. So I technically talked with everybody with her. Maybe I can check his diary. He's suffering and he's sad. That's the problem, right? Read it. But who cares? I don't know. Somebody stole the key, and I'm pretty sure she did. I mean, come on. She goes in and steals stuff. Unless I played as a character that stole it and I don't remember. It was probably Donovan, most likely. Okay, so I played as Quella. Did I play as Marcus? Let's play as Marcus and figure things out. I admit I'm doing a lot more in this episode, but it's still not enough. Slow motion walking. What's a guy you doing out here? I'm not sure I know what a guy like me is. You seem a bit blue-blooded. Got a fancy desk job back home. I was a lawyer, so I guess so. Yeah. Man, I'd kill for a job like that. I don't know if you'd go that far. You're a really gloomy guy, you know that? I'm not as sad as much as I don't care. Or maybe it's that I don't have any feelings at all. If you saw what I have, you wouldn't either. Yeah, I'm sure you've had such a dang hard life. I feel real bad for you. I guess I'll leave you to your dark and mysterious thoughts then. Seriously, man, don't have to be a douche about it. You look like you're... What the frick? Wait, did I... No! Go back! Go back! Oh! No, there was that other choice. I messed up. There was that other choice. Okay, so then what's a lawyer doing out here? I just needed to get away from city life for a while. Or rather, I need to get away from everything. Okay. You look like you're headed to a business meeting or something. No, that's the furthest thing from the truth. I'm going nowhere. That's where I'm going. Where you headed, pal? Nowhere. That's not much of an answer. Everyone's going somewhere. That's where you're wrong. Nobody's going anywhere. Especially not any of the people on this ship. Dang. I don't know what to say about that. Okay. But the thing is Mark doesn't believe it's her either, and yet... Because I can read his mind when I go into Ghost Spectral mode, and then I read his mind, and he's all like, just eat up the lie. And that's what he's saying, eat up the lie. He knows it's a lie, and he knows that it's her fault. That is not her fault. Hey, cat. Meow. Pet the cat. Purr. Ugh. At least they're willing to be nice to a cat. No, I can't do nothing with him either. So, who else must I possess? Does I possess the cat? Meow. Ha! Sorry, that's funny. It's just the cat is just like meow. Do I have to play as Garv to get like the cat's full service as like a full body possession or something? I don't even know. Who else do I need to play as? I played as Zhu as normal, and there was everybody I talked to. Do I need to play as Alton? I think I played as Quella. So, yep. Alton it is! How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well, thanks. I've just been busy writing. That's all I seem to do, just about. Cool, if you have time, can you check out the observation room? Oh, right, you work there, don't you? I'd love to, but I'm kind of busy most of the time. What are you writing? I've been working on a book for a while now. The first draft is everything close to being finished, but there's still a lot to do, so I'm trying to power through this last stretch. What's it about? Oh, you really want to know? Cool! Well, it's a science fiction story that takes place in the far future. The world is dying and coming to an end, basically. It focuses on a small group of characters and how they cope with it. Wow, that sounds depressing. It may sound that way, but it's actually a happy story. It's about endings. I mean, everything ends, and often before we're ready. But endings are necessary. They teach us to enjoy what we have while it's here. And even when we find ourselves in what seems like a living nightmare, we can still find comfort. I guess it's not a happy story. It's bittersweet? I'll leave it to you. I'll leave you to it then. How's it going, Gwen? Not very good. Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. What's going to happen to me? You'll just stay here until the police come. Right. Great. I'm sure they'll figure out the truth, whatever it is. I'm sure. Gee, look at the time. Ugh. So, the time is going on long enough. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to end it here for this episode. So, well, I'm starting to make some progress, at least, talking to everybody with everybody, trying to figure stuff out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think I'm making progress. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I'm actually starting to, since I'm starting to get through this. So hit that thumbs up button if you like this. If you have something to say, don't forget to leave a smile in the comments below, and don't forget to show your support by hitting that subscribe button. Alright guys, I'll be seeing you in the next video.